segment is called Deputy Bob Goes Back to School, but he's brought a friend, Jeremiah, and we weren't quite ready yet. So, Jeremiah, we need to do a sound check on you.
Testing 1, 2. Testing.
Oh, boy, I can tell already. That's enough, Jeremiah. That's enough. He's the student, right?
Yeah.
And you take him into schools, and obviously you're Deputy Bob.
That's right.
You know, it's always a pleasure having you on because I never know who you're going to bring with you and what that person's going to say. My first question for you, though, is Jeremiah a puppet, a dummy, or what?
I'm a mannequin American, Bob.
Oh, mannequin. So that's the politically correct way of saying it?
Oh, yes, sir, it is, yeah.
So, Jeremiah, how does it feel to work with Deputy Bob? Is he pretty good to work with?
Yeah, he's a good guy, you know. I like working with Bob. You're my favorite, Bob, though.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's pretend that Deputy Bob's not listening. Now tell me what you really think about Deputy Bob.
Well, he's good most of the time, but when he's hungry, you know, he gets ornery.
Gets grumpy?
Yeah, grumpy. Oh, come on, Jeremiah. Come on.
Now, Sheriff McCabe has had you in as an outreach program for a long time. For a while, you weren't doing the schools, but now you're back in the schools, right?
Yes, I am, Bob.
Why did he take you and other mannequins into the school? What's that all about?
Well, our main objective, Bob, is to encourage children to become their best and not their worst.
Yeah, they got to do that, be the best.
And we teach them character issues like conflict, kindness, respect, manners, attending school every day, and we have a new one we started last spring called bullying and self-esteem.
Yeah.
Do you know a bully, Jeremiah?
I do.
And how do you deal with that bully?
Well, it's a tough situation. You don't want to encourage a bully by laughing at their jokes. When they're picking on other kids, you got to quietly report it to another adult, like a teacher, you know.
But that's thinking on somebody, isn't it?
No, and that's not snitching, Bob. If there's a real problem, you know, you got to report it so it doesn't continue.
And who do you report it to?
A counselor, teacher, my dad, Deputy Bob. Yep.
That's right, because you got somebody that...
somebody
there's an adult that you can talk to, isn't there?
Mm-hmm. Somebody you trust.
What about some kids that feel like they don't have an adult they can trust? What do you say to a kid like that?
Oh, that's a tough one. If they don't have anybody they can trust, then I can be a friend to them. And so can the kids. A lot of kids don't have a friend, but you can be a friend to them. And then they have somebody they trust. You.
There you go. I got to ask you, Deputy Bob, because I never thought I'd have to address this just to you, because he'll talk, won't he?
Oh, yeah.
He loves to
I talk away all the time.
Okay, we did the mic check. I mean, some will say that education and teaching these kind of values are really serious stuff, so how can you do it with a mannequin?
Well, I get their attention. And he's a neutral object, Bob, so when we present a topic, for example, we have one we started this summer on gangs that we use in a rec center, and if I did it myself, it wouldn't come across, but when I use the other character, Inmate Joe...
Yeah, he's not here today.
Where is he?
He's in jail.
That's why he's Inmate Joe.
But Matthew has been working with Jeremiah this summer. We've been talking a lot to the children about respect.
Yeah, respect.
And we'll give an example of that later if Bob wants.
Okay,
all right, cool. That'd be a good idea.
There's a song. Do you know the song Respect?
No, I haven't heard that one.
I'm probably glad that he doesn't.
How's it go?
I'm not gonna fall for that one. But that's the kind of interaction. I don't know who I'm talking to here, Jeremiah or Deputy Bob.
Which one's the dummy?
Now, you've been doing this all over the world too, not just in our public schools, but
right,
all over the world.
Yeah.
You also open up the opportunity to do homeschoolers and that kind of thing too? I mean, can somebody give you
anybody that lives in the city of Norfolk, private school, homeschool, public school.
Is he old enough to know phone numbers?
Rec centers.
Are you allowed to give your phone number out?
No, can't do that.
Can't do that? Can Deputy Bob give out a phone number?
He can do it. Yeah, he's an adult. I don't want to do it, though.
There we go, because if somebody just casually comes up to... I mean, those are some easy questions, aren't they?
That's right.
That you think... And that's where you talk about trust. So you shouldn't give out your phone number? Is that what you're saying?
No, especially on the internet. Don't give any personal information like where you go to school, phone numbers, where you go to church. None of that.
None? So what's the purpose of the internet, then?
To learn stuff. Yeah, to look up stuff and play games, you know, send emails to your friends at school and stuff like that. Right, Bob?
Right. Do you Google?
Yep.
So what happens if I Google Jeremiah?
You won't find anything under Jeremiah. If you Google Deputy Bob, you get to see me on there. Yeah.
Yeah, I've done that. And you know what? I'm on your site.
Yeah. I seen your picture on my gallery.
That's right. One of your friends came with Deputy Bob, and he's in that picture.
That's right. Yeah, he is.
So there are all kinds of things you can. I'm looking at him. There's all kinds of things that you can do on the internet that are good things.
That's right.
How do you know if it's bad?
Well, if I have to click it real quick when Deputy Bob gets in the room, I know I shouldn't be looking at it.
Wait a minute, you let Deputy Bob in the room when you're on the computer?
Yeah, I share things with him. He learns a lot, you know.
That's right. It's when you share.
That's right. And parents can learn a lot from the kids, too.
Why don't you give me kind of an example of when you and Jeremiah go into a school? What kinds of things do you do? Jeremiah, do you know, can you find which camera should be on? Can you find them on camera 1 right over there?
All right, yeah, I can do that.
Well, we'll do the respect one. We start that out, Bob, where Jeremiah will be a little bit rude. He'll say, "What time is it?" And my watch won't work, and I'll shake my watch, and what do you say?
I say, I just asked you what time it was. I want to know what time it is now.
Well, that's not very respectful.
No, it isn't. But the First Amendment to the Constitution says I have freedom of speech, and I can do whatever I want to do.
Well, you do have freedom, but Jeremiah, if you use your freedom wrong, you can lose it and go to jail.
Well, I don't want to do that. I visited in jail. I don't like it in there.
And when the ticker on my watch does work, Bob, it's just like the ticker on his heart. Where's your heart? Can you find your heart here?
Oh, no. I don't feel my ticker. Does that mean I'm dead? Ah!
Well, maybe it's down here. I don't know. But there's hope for you. If you change your attitude and start respecting the rights and worth of other people, Jeremiah, the ticker on your heart will start working, and you'll be able to find it.
I can't find it, Bob. I think I better change my attitude. I'm starting to get kind of scared here. I don't want to be dead. I'm going to start respecting the rights and worth of other people, because that's the right thing to do, instead of being selfish and thinking about myself all the time.
That's good, Jeremiah. Now, how are you going to do that?
That's a good question.
You have to give respect away.
Well, no. Hold on, wait a minute, Deputy Bob. I'm not giving nothing away. If I give it away, then I won't have it.
Well, respect is like a boomerang, Jeremiah. You have to throw it out there, and it comes back.
Is it going to hit me in the head?
No.
Is it going to hit Bob in the head?
No.
It's going to hit me in the head, right?
No, you're supposed to catch it.
Oh, I get it. Let me feel my heart again. I'm going to change my attitude. I'm going to respect the teachers. Where's my heart? I hear it. I feel it. Going thump, 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 thump. Whew, I'm not dead. I'm going to respect the rights and worth of other people, Bob, and Mr. Bob, and children. You need to do the same in school this year. Your teachers, your mom and dad, other kids, reach out. Respect.
That's awesome. Hey, Jeremiah, that's a good lesson to learn. Who taught you that lesson?
I learned it in school.
That's right.
Yeah.
You learn through our community, and that's
right.
So get on the bus
And
go to school every day and find out what you can learn about, right?
It's very important.
Yeah, it is.
Deputy Bob, Jeremiah, thanks for everything that you do to make this a community that is wonderful to live in. And appreciate it. So give you a holler at what phone number, Jeremiah?
What is our phone number?
664
664
4979.
4979.
And that was okay for him to give because you gave it to him.
That's right.
Thanks a lot for being the heart and soul of Jeremiah, too. And sharing your message with a lot of the kids right here in Norfolk.
Thank you, Bob.